Hello everybody, welcome to H&H Express, the Tuesday live stream on my channel. First of all, I would like to wish everybody the best for 2024, so Happy New Year wherever you are, and hope that 2024 brings you more than 2023 or the years before. So yeah, welcome everybody in the chat, and let me see who is in the chat at this moment. I see that Andy is already reporting the sound and vision is fine. Thank you, Andy. Thank you. So let me see if that works as well. If the pop-up works. Yes, there it is. So you know, I had a little bit of trouble with that in previous versions. So let me see who is in the chat. I see Andy, the hot dog pilot. Welcome, Andy. Hope you had a good switch of the year, 2023 to 2024. I see Tom Houston. Welcome, Tom. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I see Dan. Sodar Dan the man. Welcome, Dan. Glad you could join. And I did see somebody else coming in, which very surprised. That is Rayron VR. Welcome, Rayron. So how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. So, and I see Ivo van Zon. Happy New Year to you as well, Ivo. And I see Lord Peter Webster. Welcome, Peter. Glad you could make it as well. Do we have anybody else in there? I think that's it. At least for the people who are in the chat, as far as I can see. Let me just double check that. Let me double check that on the stream. me see. Yeah, that looks like it. That looks like it. So, yeah, welcome to my live stream, Ron. I don't know if you were part of my live stream before. So, but if not, yeah, welcome. Everybody is welcome to join in the live stream. And yeah, so everybody saw the banner. It says Happy New Year, and what will 2024 bring us? Well, that is a discussion point with everybody here. So if you have anything what you would like to bring up, then just let me know. And yeah, well, I hope, Andy, that it is a good start. But today didn't start that good because as most of you know, I have a dog called Cody. It's a golden retriever, and we are already struggling a bit with him with health, and we went back to the clinic today to get extra examination. So we are waiting on the blood test result because it didn't look that good. So hopefully for a good result there, so that we can have a plan on how to treat what he has or what the vet thinks he has. So, but yeah, let's hope for the best. But on Friday we probably will know, and I will update everybody on that one. And as some of you know, the sections which I have are related to my previous dogs, my current dog, the dog of my father, and the cat of my son. But since we're all here, yeah, thank you, Andy. So since we're all here, let's go over the list again. Slight changes in the list. It's only minor. Sidetrack Sunday at 2 a.m. Sprue and Glue at 12 p.m. Jennifer E. Kirk at 7 p.m. Well, she did a year overview yesterday. On Tuesday we have Dundas Junction Off Track Monday at 1 a.m. and these times are all in UK times. GC Bricks and Builds at 1 p.m. We have me, of course, H&H Express Model N Scale Trains at 7 p.m. and I might need to change the name, but who knows. Then we have RGG Trains at 8:30 p.m. but I saw that they are doing a live stream at 9 p.m. tonight. We have on the Wednesdays On Track Tuesday and Trains in the Attic. Hello, John Benicki. Welcome to the stream. On the Thursdays we have the New Track Modeling at 12 a.m. The Cab Crew at 1 a.m. And Heath from Humanity Junction moved his live stream this year to the Wednesday, at least on the Thursday for us, at 3 a.m. Then we have Sprue and Glue again at 12 p.m. The Crooked River and Eastern Railroad, that would be Dave, at 2 p.m. And Barnabas Junction at 6 p.m. and Donegal Dad at 7:30 p.m. And on the Friday, for the US, it's on the Thursday, the Third Rail Thursday at 1 a.m. We have Steve Childress. He is back with his live stream at 4:30 p.m. So he finally got his garage a little bit set up so that he could do a stream. Then we have, of course, Anthony Dodge, the Model Train Outsider, the Merklin Outsider at 8:30 p.m. UK time. And on the Saturday we have BNSF 6951, Uncle Vinny, and he did a live stream there. We have JC Bricks and Builds at 1 p.m. and Back on Track at 3 p.m. and then again RGJ Trains at 9 p.m. or whenever they start their live stream, because it's always, then they plan it and then it takes half an hour or 3/4 of an hour longer wait until they get. I see, oh yeah, John Benicki. Welcome, John. How are you doing? And I see Pete, which is Delft Junction. Welcome, Pete. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well, and I hope you had a good change of the year 2023 to 2024. Let's go back to the Sunday where we have Wacky Weekend. That's Adi from Oz America and Anthony Dodge, the model train outsider, at 1 a.m. We have, of course, Hot Dog Pilot Andy at 1 p.m. Then we have Dave Swindon Junction at 2 p.m. Ainfield Road Layout in the Loft at 5 p.m. and Alan Reynolds at Buckley Junction at 9 p.m. So those are all the live streams. So RGJ doing later streams to allow the ones before them to have time. Well, sometimes they say that they put it out, and then they say we do a live stream as well tonight. Tonight they say, okay, we're gonna start a live stream at 9 p.m. UK time. But then later you see, oh, sorry, something came in between, and then 15 minutes later or 30 minutes later they will start. But that doesn't matter. Everybody needs to do their live stream whenever they can. So yeah, well, you were not here, but today I went with Cody, our dog, to the clinic because he is still not feeling well since actually November. It's going up and down and up and down, and now we have some blood tests taken, for testing. So hopefully to get the results in on the Friday. And then hopefully we know how to treat what he is having. That might be anything. So let's hope for the best, because yeah, it would be a real shame. Okay, Lord Peter is saying, I'm looking forward to get my layout up and running soon. The wood for the table got delivered today. Okay, well, that's good. That's good. So progress there. Yes, Andy, that's live, but yeah, he's 10 years old, so a little bit young still, because golden retrievers, they usually age up 12, 13, 14. We have friends who have their golden retriever will turn 18 years this month, so that's extremely old. And I heard from another friend in the golden retriever family that their dog turned 15 years today. So, but we will see. We will see. So for Rayron, I don't know if you already saw it, but this is the overview of the whole table. So I will step aside a little bit so you can see it. So here at this area over here, we have Codyville. So that's named after Cody, our dog. We have Buddytown, which is over there. That is named after our previous dog. And we have Kevin's Yard, which is this area. That is named after our first dog. And then we have Aki's Station, which is over here. So I'm still working on that one. That's a shadow station. And Aki is the name of the cat of my son. And then we have in that area over there, so here, hope you can see it, that is Dino's train yard. And Dino was the name of the dog from my father. And to honor that, I thought, because I still needed a name for a section, so I thought, well, you know what, I'm gonna give that the name. So everything what you see here is just fantasy. So trains run, different trains run. So German trains, we have US trains, we have Eastern German trains, Dutch trains. I have a UK train running, and I got something special. So let me see what this Evo Christmas tree has been put in its box again, so there is space for experiments again. Oh well, with us we still have the Christmas tree up because we usually wait until January 6th. So so yeah, and for Peter, so Lord Peter Webster, it's indeed looking forward to see pictures of the result when the table is up and running. You love to see DC block control. Yeah, well, it is. Well, let me go to this. This layout. Well, my block control is a little bit wacky today because there is no train on the layout, and still it reports there are trains detected. So I need to check that. There is something wrong with the detection. As you can see on some tracks, it just flips and flips. There is one train on the track, or there are more trains on the track, but they are not receiving any power. But yeah, it's a little bit strange. So I need to check what is happening here. But I'm working on making a change into my block control there, because I'm gonna use these transformers to measure the current on the track. And I don't know if you know, but I control my trains over DCC, but it's a DC layout. So the trains, my power section which I built sniffs the DCC bus and detects, okay, I have selected this train, and this train usually sits on that track first, and then it will power on that track to have that train run, and then it powers on the adjacent track so that the train can continue to run, and so on and so on. And it does that by detecting it over the AC712 current sensors. But as you saw on the on this overview, the current sensors are a little bit wacky, and it flips now. And yeah, I did not make any changes at all to the scripting, so I need to look into what is happening. But therefore I'm gonna use new current sensors, but I need to test this first. Therefore I have the where do I have that? Let me see, did I have that here? No, I don't see it. Here. Okay. So this is my test rig. So it has a DCC EX power section that is connected to a hey, do I see somebody coming in? Hey, welcome Anthony. Welcome to my stream. Hope you're doing all right, and hope you went through the year 2023-2024 correctly. So going back to this Rayron, so my DCC EX system sends out this DCC signal through this fast switching optocoupler, so that I can sniff it with a sniffer over here, and the sniffer sends it then serially to my controller. In this case, because it's a simple section, it is just a Arduino Nano, and that one controls the bridges here, the power bridges. You've got mic gas. Oh, sorry. Better? So these power sections those are motor drivers. They control the tracks. Now there is no track here, but I connect it to a test track over there. So that's a little bit how my power section works, and then on 35 power sections. So that means 16 of these. And the program is just written in on the Arduino IDE. And as current sensors, I use the AC712, but I'm gonna start trying these out because it's still a pulse signal what is on the track to get the motor running. It's 100 Hertz. What I use for the DC trains, because that's the best thing to run on 100 or 120 Hertz cycling, so that I can still measure it with a transformer. And hopefully when I do a double winding here on one of the leads to the track, that I get a better current sensing method, so that I can adjust it better, and I can adjust it per track, because you need to calibrate them. I was looking at the word, but yeah, you really need to calibrate them, and that is what I actually do here. Whenever I start my program, then it is putting power on each section, and actually I can show you that. Let me quickly flip that. So I just restarted the power section, and you will see that it does a check on the whole main track and the Aki station, the shadow station track. So it is testing that all the sensors are working in the program, and now you see that the whole track is being pulsed, and if there is a train on the track, I hear that, because it puts power on that track, and then it calibrates the current sensor, and now it should be all zero because there is no power, and that is where something goes wrong. You see it still flips a little bit, so I need to may do some checking on that one as well, and that's the reason why I'm going to try to use the other current sensors. So hopefully that explains. And I see that you may take that route as well for your T-track layout. Yeah, well, it is changing a analog train into a digital section, because what I do is, let me enlarge myself. I use engine driver on a cell phone to control the train, because this engine driver is connected to my JMRI where the screen comes from, and that is then controlling the speed. Hey, I see Dwight coming in. Hello Dwight from the Curly Express. Glad you could join. Thank you, Peter. Yeah, well, the system is still not foolproof. So still working on that one, but it's getting there. It's getting there. But I first wanted to make a little bit different settings, because you may have seen all the videos which I posted from Buddytown last, what is it, 1.5 years ago, when I started to build Buddytown with all the LEDs inside each building, that the LEDs will turn on and off on a fast clock within JMRI. And last year I started to work on Codyville. So let me, so you can see it. So let me turn this a little bit. Like this. So here is Codyville, and you see that the street lights are on. Hope you can see it a little bit. Yeah, in the back. So they just went off and on again. There is something wrong in the hour switch. The same happens with Buddytown. There are also lights in that area, and well, it's all automated. Even within the lights in the building, each building itself, the greenhouses, the city hall, they have multiple lights in there, all individually switched on. So and that yeah, I thought that is what I like in the hobby. Just I put out a track, and now I'm starting to. Thank you, Pete. Yeah, well, I don't know if you saw that in the video. Well, it is still night there. Well, although I have the lights on, but in the church I have 3 LEDs, which shows a sort of a candlelight flickering, like you have in a church where you put the candlelights on when you go there for praying. And okay, so Ivo is still testing lights in the H&H Express cars, and there is another car that needs adjusting. Okay, you're gonna put a bridge rectifier in there with a capacitor so that they stay on when so that they don't flicker. Let me see, did I miss anybody else? No, no, doesn't see, because that would be nice. Let me go back. So yeah, what brings 2024 for me? Well, I'm already working on some ideas, which you will see the videos coming probably on Fridays again. I first posted them on the Thursdays, but I moved it to the Friday. There is a little bit more load into that, and so I'm working on a video currently. Oh, I need to switch something off. Let me switch. Okay. I have a small speaker there to test that the connection is doing correct. So, but I just switched it off. So I'm working on something which I'm looking at this level here, but that's on that wall. But you will see some video coming out there. And yeah, as mentioned earlier, last year in my overview, hey, we have Sion. Welcome, GWR Buckley Junction. It's been a while indeed. Yes, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. So, but as mentioned in the live streams, I was going to work on the train station, and in the previous live stream, so on the 26th of December, I showed you already the changes what I did for the turnout. And the turnout which I moved almost an inch back on the table so that the curve into the train station is better. And that would be, let me see, where is it? So that would be this area over here. So I changed this section so that the curve here, which was a very strange curve, it was not there anymore. Now it's a little bit more straight, and this one is also a little bit better. So, but I need to make a change on the train station as well at this area over here. Here is also a switch, and I have a train on the track at this moment, and I will run it. and then you need to guess which train it is. So, but that train somehow, when I'm going on the inside, so that is going up, and then this track is coming down, then sometimes it derails here on this turnout. So either I need to put a different turnout here, or I need to raise it a little bit, and then raise this a little bit over here, so that the turnout of the wagons do not derail on the turnout, because the turnout is in an angle. Will the 1600 get a full set of yellow and blue cars? You mean let me switch back. You mean these, Evo? I have the international version, which is the red and yellow, and I also have the this one. So let me so I have this one, and I have 3 of these. Yeah, so I have 3 of these. So the 1600 could pull this on my track, but I have parked him because I was busy with making some changes, but it didn't come to it because I actually wanted to have some passengers in there. So that means I need to get some more people and then put them here on this track, and then let them run. Hey Raymond Legs, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing okay, and hope you had a good change of the year. So, but with those longer cars, I need to make sure that the turns, so the curves on the turnouts, no, they are not. Let me check what's underneath. I need to check that. So Raymond Legs is asking, yeah, the red coach is, I think that's a Benelux train. Let me check what brand it is. And I need to use the phone to zoom in. It's Minitrix. Let me see that one. Yep, it's Minitrix. Wow, they are going to be small people for NGO. Yeah, well, let me grab some. So here are some people. So this is somebody who is somebody who is shopping. So 1 centimeter, and you need to calculate. Well, I have sausage fingers as well, Pete. So 1 centimeter, so you need to calculate it yourself in inches, is 1 meter 60 on the layout. Well, actually, in real life. So let me put him away. Because I have some more like these. Let me see. So here. So and I have several sets of these, but I also bought a whole bag of 100 people. Oh my God, like flies. Well, a fly is bigger. I can tell you that. A fly is bigger. But yeah, I do have some horses and some pigs and um, a lot of stuff on the other table. Let me where is it? So let me turn this one and let me see if we can zoom in. So here, for example, at the pet farm, I have some sheep, I have dogs, I have pigs, I have some ducks over here in the pond. So there is a person who watches over it. So and that's just outside the area. But this is a pet farm. So yeah, it's very small. Let me see. Yeah, Pico makes also NS N scale. Yeah, but I mostly have Fleischmann, Arnold. I have one Lima train and I have Minitrix. Yeah, hold on. I see that I got a little bit behind in the chat, but let me go over it. Yeah, your magnifying glass. Yeah, well, if you want to have a magnifying glass, you need to wear this. Yeah, tiny knot people. Hey, we have the closet branch in. Hey, welcome the closet branch. How are you doing? Glad you could make it. Hope you had a good year change. So let me see. Pico also did the VT137 in NS colors. Yeah. Let me see. Do I miss anything? Hey, we have Dino here. Welcome, Dino. Glad you could make it. Hope you're doing fine. Is there a police station? Well, I wanted to turn this building into a police station. Where is it? There. So it's actually a shop, but I actually wanted to turn that one into a police station. So, but we'll see. And that one doesn't have any lights yet. So let me see. Did I miss anybody else? Please, I gotta get out of here. Beetlejuice town. Yeah, more like a microscope to see those. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Do I have any Beetlejuice? Beetlejuice. Oh, where is he? Maybe he comes. You can turn it in a donut shop. Yes, I could do that. I could do that, but maybe something else, I don't know yet. My new year not being good yet, just kill my Christmas, not yet, but need to find 100 pounds, okay. But let me go over the camera view like this, and I will start running a train, and hopefully it doesn't derail. So I'm gonna use the engine driver, and then let's see if somebody sees what train comes across. Let me make sure that there is nothing in the way. It takes a little bit of time to get warm. Come on. There it goes. So let's see if somebody can see what train it is. And it is going it's okay, derails. I have that problem all the time. Well, I'm trying to not derail the train. Hello Heath, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Glad you could join it. Well, not quite yet, Evo. California suffers in Baltimore and Ohio. Okay, you have a meeting shortly, but just popped in to say hello. Well, hello, hope you had a good swing of the year from 2023 to 2024. And yeah, when I went to on Saturday, just on December 30th, I went to the model train shop nearby me, and I saw this set. I don't have a locomotive for it, but I already asked several people which locomotive it usually pulls this set, and they came to me and they said, well, it should be either an EMD E unit or F unit, but most likely a E unit. So if somebody has an E unit available, I would be definitely interested, but it needs to be an N scale, because HO or double O is a little bit too big. I need a magnifying glass again to see those little pictures on my phone. Okay. So let me change to a 4-camera view then. But then you will only see it in the left corner and in the upper bottom right corner and the upper left corner. But let me see if I can change the setting of the turnout, and hopefully it doesn't derail. No, G scale would not be too big. It runs fine on my layout, Heath. So let me throw one of the turnouts so that it runs through all the cameras, and hopefully it doesn't derail. Yeah, I know Kato makes E units, but I also saw the price. So Raymond, I've found a DCC ready locomotive, so that means I can run it on my analog layout. So here it should come. There it comes. But it cost $250 US. Oh, that's nice. But too bad that the engine died. Well, I have a small N engine available, but you can only put it on 12 volt. And probably the G scale needs a little bit more power, 18 volt I think. But yeah, I saw this set and I thought, hey, well, maybe that's a good thing, because I have some boxcars and some wagons, yeah, some boxcars and some gondolas from the US, but I did not have a passenger train from the US. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do this. And Andy, for Hot Dog Pilot Andy, I still need to put some weight in. So let me found these, and these are UK wagons, passenger wagons, and I have a UK train as well, so I can run a UK train set or consist on my layout as well. Yeah, I have a an Elco F unit over here. Let me go to here. So this one, this the 1600. That one I could put in front of it, but that one is from Union Pacific. So, and I actually would like to have one for Baltimore and Ohio. And I know the train of the B&O doesn't exist anymore. It went over to, what was it, CSX, I believe. So yeah, but so various types of trains on my wagon, on my layout. Dominique ingested too many tree parts. And you need Thomas, the Thomas train. Yeah, and E8 in N scale. Yeah, that could do maybe. I need to look up the picture of the unit, because I found it. But Andy, question: were you in the live stream from Scott Rails yesterday? At least I thought I saw you there. Yeah. Okay. Well, we have double carriages here as well in the Netherlands, Pete. But they are very hard to get in N scale. I was looking at a VIRM, but if you want to have that, you need to go to privateers who private make them for you, and then they cost big money. It starts around 500 euros for a set of 3 cars. So a front, middle section, middle wagon, and an end. And yeah, that's way too much. That's way too much. Let me see. Live Like N was better than Theus HO because it was basically just Mehano or Minitrix rebranded. Yeah, only on the branch line. Oh, that's too bad that that your Lionel train went dead. I don't know if you can buy spare parts or get spare parts from it. So so yeah, that's but I found that one, and I also bought some extra, so that I could start working on the bushes around the area for Codyville and Buddytown. So let me go to the train station here. Oh, you can hardly see it. That's here in this area. There is a corner, or maybe I can show you that. Let me turn it a little bit. So here in this area over here, I will put some bushes and some trees. I still need to put some street lights over here in this area, but yeah, that will all come together. Hello, Almond Bucks. Welcome to my stream. I didn't see you before. How are you doing? Glad you could join. So new people here. That's nice. I wasn't there. What happened in Dave's stream? Well, I show you what happened. I thought I saw you. He did a giveaway. So Scott Rails did a giveaway yesterday, and you could win this, which is a what is it? A Erie Lake train. Yeah, he did a 4 local giveaway. And guess what? I won this loco, this set. It's HO. It's just DC, but I won this one. Because you had to guess what the weight was of the motor wagon and also the dummy wagon, which is behind it. So the two together, he put it on a scale, and as you can see here at the bottom, it says 726.4 grams. And here at the top, the right top, you see that I posted 726 grams. So I won this one. So that's why I said I might need to change the name of my channel, because this would be my first HO locomotive. But I think I'm gonna make a shuttle section behind me, so that let me so here, at this area, which I can put on a tray and then move it back, where the train will be traveling up and down. So Dutch Railways, okay. Fixing up mat 46. Oh, okay. Which scale, Armand? Which scale? Is it HO? So yeah, it was a really fun stream, especially when there was a what is it? When there was a mistake in selecting the person. But hey, yeah, it was a very entertaining stream. So what scale do you have? All HO. Okay, thank you. So well, yeah, this is yeah, thank you. I was actually very surprised because, yeah, just join in the stream and then put a number in, and yeah, I won. But I saw that he lives in Canada, so he needs to ship it all the way to the Netherlands. Yes, the Elco locomotive which I have is actually built in Germany. I actually bought that one in the US on a when Anthony went to a train show. He went by there and we saw that locomotive. So I said, well, that's okay. Ship it over, and I will pay for it. So let's see how we're doing in time. Okay, so still a little bit time to go. So what are your plans for 2024? Just let me know so that I can post it to everybody here. Because my plans are already known. Working on some videos, and the main goal is to get the train station finished. Because the train station itself, let me switch to the 4 cameras again. The train station itself, I need to add sensors before I can ballast it. But as mentioned, I need to make sure that this turnout over here is correctly positioned, because it doesn't always do it, but it sometimes derails this new set. Others will yeah, more signals, well, more detections, because I have detections at some areas with Hall sensors or with the read contacts, which I can detect that there is a train on that section of track, especially on the shadow station and in the train of station area. You would like to do that. Okay, and then Dan the man, he is planning to do more videos and 2 lives a week for all scales. Okay. Well, I'm just trying to keep up with 1 live stream, 1 video, and maybe 1 short. So and Dino is going to move to a bigger shed. And Raymond Legs is planning to try to start a layout. If it likes, let me do it. Just keep buying build. Well, you need to build the kits first. And Pete is building a movable middle section. Well, this is the table here. It's not movable. If I want to move it, then I need to cut the rails in half. And Dan the man is saying he needs to get a shed. That is his first plan. Yeah, well, ask Andy. He is in a shed as well. So no, this is the top floor of my house. So in the attic. But usually when you have an attic, then you have a small stairs going down. But I have a regular stairs going down here, because this is not only my train room, it's also my work room. I do play a little music, so I do everything here in this room. But as you can see, the train is running nicely. Well, the NS 2200 pulls this correctly, and I will stop this train and I will show you. As you may have seen, there is a cargo wagon between the locomotive and the set, and that cargo wagon has a cleaning pad underneath. So let me stop that train. So here it's stopped. And this cleaning pad was new when I put it on there. So let me put me on big. This is what came out of the rails just by running these loops. This is dry cleaning, so there's nothing special in it. So Lord Peter Webster is gonna buy locos, but hopefully they have some nice layouts. Yeah. And the Pete says that he might sell some old ones. And Anthony says he is just trying to figure out storage. Yeah, with all the trains what you have, it's unbelievable. Yeah, shed needs a good roof and plenty of yellow on the sides, so stop. And some insulation. So, but yeah, this came off the track just for that running that train. It was a brand new pad underneath, so it's but it does the job. So well, with that said, I would like to thank everybody, and again, best wishes for 2024. So thank you everybody who joined the live stream, the first live stream in 2024. I hope to bring you more live streams as well. Hello Monsville Railway. I was just going to shut down the stream, but glad you could join, and a happy new year to you as well. Okay, so Lord Peter Webster just paid £3,000, I believe, for a complete new roof. Okay. So yeah. Well, I need to repair here the roof as well, but that's for better weather. So hopefully, when it gets warmer and a longer period of time dry, then I can repair that section. So. Yeah, hi and bye. Monsville Rail. It's 6 a.m. Oh yeah. Well, you're in Australia, correct? Monsville? I think you are in Australia. Just let me know. So because that means it is 6 a.m. on the 3rd of January. So yeah, with that said, thank you again for joining in, and on your way out, if you not already did it, please give me a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next stream or video. Bye for now.